Welcome back to Kids Can Engineer. I'm Miss Gonzalez.
And I'm Mr. V.
During our last class, we learned that bigger objects make lower sounds and smaller objects make higher sounds. When special notes are put in order from low to high, we form what musicians call a scale. Do you remember the names of the notes on the scale?
Here's a reminder, just in case.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Today, we are going to find out what those special notes are so we can make an instrument that plays the musical scale. This program is called Kids Can Engineer, Music Edition. Engineers solve problems by designing, building, or making things. We've been talking a lot about music because it's part of the problem we want to solve.
We want to make an instrument that plays the notes in a musical scale. What instruments have we used to play the musical scale? Here's a new instrument that we will use to play the musical scale. We will strike it using this mallet. Since we are striking the instrument, is this a string, percussion, or wind instrument? Let's think of all the instruments we have played to explore different sounds. We know that to make a musical scale, we put our notes in order from low to high. This means that the size of each string, bar, or pipe goes from big to small. But how do we know how big or how small each part is? Is there a way we can find out? Share your idea with someone near you. We can find out how big or small something is by measuring. A ruler is a tool that we use to measure. My ruler is too small to measure these bars, so I'm going to use this 10-unit square instead. Here's dough. It takes up the whole thing. Here's Ray. It goes right about here. Here's me. It goes right about here. Here's fa. Here's sol. Here's la. Here's T. And that brings us back to do, which is right about the halfway point. use our 10 square to design our instruments.
In your material kit, you should have a 10 square that we will use to design our instrument. Parents and guardians, please guide your child by reading each step of the instructions. After measuring, marking, and labeling our 10 square, we will have the tools needed to design our instrument. If you do not have the kit, you can print the 10 square using the link in the description or by visiting the CFC website. See you next time on Kids Can Engineer.